Excellent. So welcome to this AI assistant. Now, to show you how powerful this is and how I've invested time to train this and to make it so good in what we are talking about, one of my experiences when I left high school was that I worked in a bakery, right? I worked in a bakery. I want to show you how something as basic as working in a bakery. Where is that thing? I wrote it somewhere. Okay. I want to show you as something as basic as working in a bakery, and I'm not testing this behind. We're going to be doing this live here, all of us, right? So, but I want to show you how as basic experience as working in a bakery, how this AI assistant can help you to generate a paid program or a paid service, whatever, from that experience as basic as that. Okay. Now, you can start by giving the AI a background story. Okay. And if you read around, you'll see that under skill to profit monetization, you see my name. It says, as an assistant, I help you identify your highest value skill, package it into an irresistible offer, monetize it using proven frameworks and all of that. I've trained this AI to do that. And then you can even, let's say, if you want to put this data I've put here, let me cut it. All right. I want to draw my laptop closer. Now, let me start from the basics. You see, like these promptings can help you to start from the beginning, right? Let's say, help me figure out if my skill and knowledge and data can help me to do that. Or I want to turn my skill into an online product or coaching and so on. Or can you help me do that? Or what is a good way to test demand for my offer idea? So this guy can help you do all of those things, right? But I want to take us from the basis of the project to the least experience. So here's the story. So I shared that immediately after high school, one of the jobs I did was working in a bakery in Cow Street in Bamenda, right? I worked in the packaging department and also ensured that distributors collected their quantities of bread on time for distribution to local retailers across the town of Bamenda. My day started at 11 p.m. and ended around 4 a.m. because we had to package the bread so that the distributors could begin their rounds by 4 a.m. Your guess is right. Most people consume bread in the morning for breakfast. So I wanted to remember the goal here is that I want to see if I can convert this experience into a paid something, into a paid offer, into a paid service, whatever. But the problem is that you need help. And for you to do this very well, either you need Dr. Joybert or you can use his assistant to do it for you, right? So now, I now do the story. The second prompt, now that is a story. Now, there's a prompt now that I need to add under that prompt, okay? So let me copy. Now the prompt says that as an expert in monetizing stories. So I need to tell him based on who the assistant is. So I'm not saying as an expert in monetizing stories, what further questions can you ask me to squeeze out more insight from this experience that can lead to monetizable products that I can create for professionals, leaders, entrepreneurs, and young people? You see, I am helping this assistant to look in that light, and I'm giving him what I want. And of course, the target market of the people I want to serve with my products or service I want to create from this idea, right? If you are following, type following in the chat box. I want to be sure that I'm not losing people here. Are you still here with me? Type following. It's recorded. You can go through over this again when we are done. Okay. All right. Good. Thank you. So I can now click this little up arrow here and let's see. He says that's a gold mine story and all of that. Now, here are my strategic questions to squeeze out monetizable insight. You see, he's trained. I have trained this AI assistant to do that. Okay. So he says to extract maximum monetizable value from that bakery experience, I would drill deeper into 5 key angles: lessons, emotions, systems, people, and transformation. Are you seeing this? Now, look at what a basic bakery experience is about to turn into. Now, how many of you have better experience than working in a bakery? Type me in the chat box. You know, you have done better experiences, right? More powerful experiences that can give you more value than this, my bakery experience. Some even in bigger companies, in NGOs, in local communities, you've had powerful experiences that you are sitting on it and they are gold mine. You see that? So lessons and skills. What key lessons did you learn about discipline, time management, and responsibility during those night shifts? You see what this guy is doing. Number 2, did you pick up any leadership, logistics, communication skills, managing distributors and their timelines and their timeliness? Are you seeing this? How did you handle mistakes, lateness, or unexpected changes in packaging and distribution flow? Now, who believed that if a basic bakery experience could be turned into something so profound professionally? You see, that's why those who are in this skills academy, look, you have no experience, you have no excuse, not being a voice in your industry after you go through my training. I'm telling you, if you really go through and put to use what I'm going to show you, oh my goodness, because this is what it takes to be a voice in your generation. This is what it takes to be a voice in nations. You need to know things like this and bring it out there. Okay? Look at emotions and turning points. Was there a defining moment or story during that job that changed how you view work and success? You see, you could go this and all of that. So he's breaking that, all of that. And it now says, when you answer these, I will help you build a signature framework from this story, craft a core message, and all of that. So we don't have time, to do that. Now, but there's another prompt that I want us to look at. Also, I'm going to add this prompt that says, based on this story, give me 4 types of inspirational products I can create. Based on this story, give me 4 types of inspirational products I can create from this story and monetize. Let's see what he's going to give us. I keep saying he. Now, number 1, the AI assistant says the first product can be a signature talk and keynote. And the title idea he's suggesting is Bread at Dawn, Lessons on Grit, Discipline, and Distribution. Right? That means I can create a keynote speaking engagement from this. Target audience, youth programs, corporate staff, leadership events, and entrepreneurship summits. That means people who organize this kind of events can start hiring me to speak on this type of topic around my experience. Monetization, paid gigs, school contracts, sponsorships, and what have you. Right? So, give a hook. You packaged bread while the world slept. Now you package principles that create winners. Right? So, I have trained this AI assistant to think in this light and create in this light. Right? So, key value teaches early work ethic, team coordination, the power of being dependable under pressure. And these are valuable things that the world needs. These are valuable things that society needs, companies need, and you can pick up from your experience. You can create a mini ebook or a guidebook, right? For example, the 4 a.m. advantage from packaging bread to packaging purpose. It is like, so it's trying to link now to show there's a relationship between, packaging bread and packaging the purpose of people based on the story that I gave, and so on. You can organize a workshop. He said, okay, mastering reliability, speed, and systems. You can teach entry-level professionals. You can teach youth empowerment groups, logistics teams. You can teach even leaders. You can teach them the framework on raising people that are reliable, people that can do things with speed, and they can build and follow systems. And you can charge for it, and people pay for it. You can create a youth mentorship program from that experience, right? From dough to discipline, dough is that flour, right? Building work ethic before 5 a.m. And it can become a mentorship program. Target audience, schools, NGOs, youth leadership foundations, and so on. So, but this is a very basic story and not very deep story. But one of many of you here that you have very, very powerful, deeper experience than this. I wanted to, take a very basic story, as basic as just a bakery, working in a bakery, tying bread with my hands, and keeping it for people to come and take and go deliver. I was even contemplating, should I use my working in a car wash in Old Town Bamenda or doing bakery? I decided to go with bakery. But this is one of the least experiences. Many of you have very powerful, practical experiences from NGOs, from small businesses. Some of you even volunteer in schools. Even you volunteer in departments in your churches. What of the things that you sold? What of the products that you have developed yourself and you're sitting on it? What of your experience in the company you have worked for years? What are you doing with those experiences? This marks the end of excuses, right? So you can sit with this. Let me tell you something. Sitting with this AI is like sitting with me, because I have put my strategic brain in this area of monetization as far as this is concerned. So I am making access to this in day one to those who are in cohort 2 of the Skills and Experience Monetization Academy, because this assistant is going to, apart from having access to me every week as you are with me, you have an assistant that is with you 24/7. That means when I'm sleeping, this guy can help you answer your question. Just type any worry in it. It will answer for you. It is trained for. I spent hours and time and expertise in training this guy just for you. It can help you monetize any experience, any skill, and any knowledge that you have. As we begin to advance forward, right? Somebody already using it says, it just generated a whole business blueprint for me. Just right now, in less than 2 minutes that we are still talking, right? So you can put that to use and you will be amazed at the impact of what you will see. Okay? In the next sessions, I'll begin to meet. We are going to handle other areas that you can do that. Okay? All right. Thank you all so much. If there are questions, somebody saying it's not available for the public. If you are, for those who have registered for the Skills and Experience Monetization Academy, cohort 2 started today. They are the people that have access to this amazing assistant I have developed. If you cannot join now, you can join next session. We are going to open admission for cohort 3 of the academy within the next 21 days. So you can be part of it if you are interested. All right. Thank you all so much. I can take 2-3 questions and then we are done. This was supposed to be maximum 1 hour, 30 minutes. We are within time. So we have 10 minutes to round up and get out of here. All right. Any questions? Any feedback? All right. Awesome. Yes, please. Do you want to unmute yourself? You want to type in the chat box? You are welcome to do so. You are welcome to do so. All right.